What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's the boy Shingy. I appreciate you guys a lot. I hope you guys are loving the video a day series of like a video a day. So like I hope you guys are loving these videos. I'm getting a lot of great responses with these videos and I really appreciate you guys a lot. I'm just so glad to have you guys, those that are subscribed. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel, guys. I cannot stress how I'm getting a lot of views in videos and I'm not getting subscriptions, and I'm getting comments and I'm getting likes and all that kind of stuff, but like no subscriptions. It really helps the channel. You guys have no idea how much it helps. Let's get these subscriptions to a high number so we can get more content and newer content and better content. I have a lot of that. Like I have a whole entire list. I have a whoa, I have a wow, something always happens all the time. I have a really long list of things I want to do for this channel, and guys, like I cannot stress to you, I'm a photographer, so like I know the content I'm going to be bringing to you guys is going to be extremely exciting and you guys are going to love it. So hit that subscription button, tell your friends, comment on the videos. Let's build a really strong community, and you know, it's gonna be a really awesome experience from here onwards. So please hit that subscribe button. It will really help me and it really help the content that I'll be creating here. So straight to the video, guys. I'm so excited because this video is really extremely informative. I was hoping there was a video like this that was straight to the point and really extremely informative and simple. I'm not a technical guy, guys. Like I'm not a pro photographer that went to school for photography. So like a lot of my content, I'm self-taught. So like I don't know a lot of stats, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys just have the love for art and the love for photography. You just simply want to know what something is without knowing all the technical bullshit, and that's what I'm here for. That's what this channel's here for. And I'm just taking it from a perspective of a non-expert, a guy that never went to photo school. And a lot of you guys could relate. I love this video because it's straight to the point and it tells me what I need to know in simpler form. Straight to the video. What is the difference between 120 negatives and 35mm negatives? To just show you guys the difference on a visual scale, this is 35 and this is 120. So let's take a look at 35mm. As you guys can see, this is a smaller real estate of negative. You get 24 to 36 shots with 35mm, which is a lot of shots. Like it is a ton of shots. So now let's look at the difference between cameras. 35mm, 120. This is the size of my head actually. It's pretty crazy. So I just showed you guys the cameras, the difference between cameras. Medium format, big camera. 35mm, tiny little baby. I don't know why I had to say it like that. But anyways, so back to the negatives, which is what we're here for. So 35mm, let's focus on that right now. 35mm, you get about 24 to 36 shots with 35mm. Beautiful. You can shoot all day, guys. Like you can literally shoot all day. You can get a lot of content. A lot of pro work has been done on 35mm. Like we're talking like insane. Like we're talking all those pictures, old pictures from like Mandela, all those old pictures from JFK, like all those baby pictures, your baby pictures, we're taking of this. This was the run and gun photographer's best friend, 35mm. Get a lot of shots. You don't have to be changing your film all the time, right? So now let's look at 120. 120, here you go. Bigger negative, meaning bigger camera to take the bigger negative. Ginormous. Like we're talking like this thing is literally the size of my goddamn head. It is insane. It is not practical. Just slap you with this. So with 120, you have a bigger negative, which means a lot more detailed. Again, let's look at the real estate. 35mm, 120mm. Big negative, huge negative. So let's touch on the cameras that could shoot on this negative. So looking at 120, there's different multiple cameras that could shoot this type of film, and they both have different sizes. The ginormous camera that I showed you is called a 6x7 camera, which means it pretty much eats more, it takes more of the negative, which means lesser shots. I have a 6x4.5 camera, which is just smaller than 6x7. It takes 15 shots off this film. This guy, he takes 10 shots. So pretty much it depends on what camera you're using, and that'll determine the picture size that's gonna be taken on your negative. I'll throw a graph for you guys over here and it will explain all that stuff. You'll get all that information. Right now we're looking at a 6.45 negative, and I also owned a 6x6. Okay, so let's rewind. So we're gonna take a look at the most three common ones: 6x4.5, 6x7, and 6x6. 6x6 is literally a square format. I had a 6x6 camera before, just sold it recently, and I got the 6x7. So the bigger the picture size, the more quality and the more detail you're gonna get. But you will never go wrong even with the 6x4.5 negative. It is still a really big real estate negative. Like, it's really big, it is ginormous, and yeah, you're pretty much still getting the exact same amount of detail, and yeah, I mean, it's crazy. So touching on medium format, the bigger the negative, the bigger the camera. And these cameras were used mostly for studio photography, guys, or like the magazines and all that kind of stuff. That's why they're bigger cameras. They were used mainly in studio and also mainly pro work that is not run and gun. 35mm is really run and gun, and you don't get a lot of detail, right? You don't need a lot of detail. You just need to capture the moment. You need to capture the moment. So you can capture the moment with 35mm. If you want to slow down and do pro work, you could definitely do pro work with medium format because you get a lot more detail and you could blow it up bigger, and you could pretty much do anything with 120. And that does not mean you can't do pro work with this. Don't even think about it, because you could do a lot of pro work with this. Like, I have a lot of pro work with this, but in terms of size difference, medium format, not so run and gun unless you have a rangefinder. 35mm, run and gun. Which one is right for you? I truly believe that 35mm is right for everybody. It is completely right for everybody. Medium format, I think it's more towards the more serious photographers, the more pro level photographers that are taking photography a lot more serious. And that's because you're gonna really slow down, and it's annoying because the second you take this thing up and you have to look through the viewfinder, and then you gotta like crank it, and you gotta do like a lot of stuff, and then you gotta focus, and you gotta twist the film back, and a lot of stuff. It's a lot of work, guys. Like, medium format requires you to slow down, and it requires you to take your time and to know what you're taking, and you only get 10 shots out of that, which means you're not gonna be walking around just and you can't even spray with this, you know what I mean? If I had this, it's literally like, okay guys, stand for the picture, boom, you know what I mean? So like, I strongly believe that every photographer needs a 35mm, and I strongly believe medium format should be for that photographer that wants to take photography serious, or that pro level photographer. I hope this video was extremely informative enough. Please subscribe to the channel, guys. I cannot stress it enough. Make sure to check out all the other videos that I have uploaded on the channel. I really would appreciate that if you guys go give those some support as well. Thank you guys for tuning into this video. I really appreciate you guys. I hope this video was informative enough. If you guys have any questions, put them down below, or hit me up on Instagram at shopbyshingy. If I might have missed anything, drop it down below and we'll do an update video on that. If there's anything that I said you don't like, drop it down below as well, and I'll tell you the reason why I probably said whatever I said, and if it's wrong, then I am sorry. I don't know. Thank you guys for tuning in again. Follow me on Instagram at shopbyshingy. Follow the brand at shopwaybetterco.com, and follow my website at shopbyshingy.com. I appreciate you guys for your support. You guys are amazing. You guys are awesome. More new content coming on the way. Create, y'all. Create. Just create.